Would help if I hit the microphone button there so you can actually hear me. Whoops. Hey, I'm back. Hello, frog. I'm back from my brief stint to the toilet. Yeah, Super Quest. That was fun. Again, highly recommend checking it out on Steam if you want a fun, short RPG to play through. That's got pretty good humor in it. So here I am. I'm gonna do like a little mini ramble now, just because I knew I was splitting this into 2 segments. Oh, I forgot to do the 1-minute ad thing, because I haven't done that in a while. Whatever. Anyway, so I wasn't here yesterday. It seems to be a trend now that I just don't stream Sundays either, because I get depressed. It's weird, but like streaming on the weekends is harder than streaming during the week, because I guess there's less pressure for me to be here and spend my time doing it than, like, you know, the rest of the week where I'm, like, under constant pressure to get things done. So, I don't know. I did get some stuff done last night, in lieu of streaming, so it's not that bad. I also think streaming in general, I've just kind of been taking a more, like, low-key approach to it the last couple months, especially with how late I've been starting. Ever since I finished, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I've been, like, starting my streams, like, later and later, and that's not great. I don't really want to keep doing that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about. This weekend was very low-key for me. Just kind of relaxed and did some stuff. As I mentioned, I'm playing through Squeakcross in my spare time. I'm now halfway through the game. I finished all the normal puzzles, and I'm doing the challenge puzzles now. I still haven't decorated the rest of the house yet. And what else? I mean, so work's been kind of, like, man. So, just to start this off, I have this Friday off. Originally, I had plans with Nessie and a few other people to do something over the weekend, and it got canceled. So now I just have this day off that I don't know what I'm going to do with it. My friends say I should just rest and relax, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, well, no, I have a day off I don't normally have. I should use it. So I've been kicking around some ideas of what to do that day. I'm probably not streaming on it regardless, but we'll have to see. I mean, I don't know. Every idea I come up with, I kind of, like, immediately have to shoot it down just because I'm like, it's really hard to do that by myself. So I don't know if I want to bother trying to do it. And it's like, I feel like disappointed in myself. So I don't know. I'm a bit down about that, and I think that's what started leading to, like, the depression last night. That and just dreading work today, which, oh man, let me tell you, it's what for me personally with what I handle there. This is one of the busiest weeks we've had in months. And it's only the first day, but in addition to that, in addition to just being busy, we have 2 separate, like, problems coming up that I have to, like, take charge of, because it's, you know, it's part of what I do at my job. Like, it's part of what I handle at my job, and it's just like, it's just making me feel like, oh god, I just don't care right now. I really don't, and it sucks because, like, you know, I'm already really burnt out on that job to the point where I'm just, like, thinking constantly about, like, not going in, but I mean, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, so whatever. I'm wondering if I'm ever going to enter that phase of my life where I could finally quit and, like, do what I want with my life, like other people. But I don't think I'm ever going to have that luxury. I think that I'm always going to have to sacrifice that huge chunk of time to solely just to have a paycheck and health insurance. And it really blows because, yeah, this country sucks. We could easily and we should be doing basic income for everyone. And I feel that anyone that disagrees with me is absolutely 100% wrong and just doesn't want to admit that it's a good idea. I don't know. I don't want to go in, like, a whole thing about it, but, like, yeah, it's bothering me. It's just bothering me because today bothered me, and the rest of this week's not going to be any better. My only saving grace is that I already have Friday off, so I guess, I don't know. Like that's why I don't want to waste it, because it's like, oh, it's a day off. I need to do something with it. But we'll have to see. Jobs suck, you wish you had one. Yeah. I understand needing one. It's just, man, I just can't do this anymore. Sorry, I shouldn't, like, point this out, but your voice cracked. Ban that person for, like, a week. No, I'm joking. Don't ban them. The subtitles say don't bend them. Time that person out for, like, 30 seconds. How do you do that, anyway? 600... Oh, shit. No, how do I undo that? Unban, unban. Oh, my God. I thought there's, like, options when you click on that. Whoops. Alright, don't worry. We fixed it. What else? So, I don't know. That's really all there is to say. Like, oh, I got a case for my Switch 2 over the weekend, and, it's really nice looking. I love how it makes the Switch 2 look, and it adds grips to the back of the Joy-Con 2s, but, it makes it too heavy, and then it's too thick, and I can't dock it anymore. So I'm like, oh, fuck, well, I can't use this then. So I removed it, unfortunately. I don't think I really need a case for it at all, to be honest, and I really just wanted the Joy-Con grips, because the Joy-Con 2s have a seam on them, which kind of feels uncomfortable when it's pressing into my palm. Consider getting a skin for your, maybe a pink to match the shell of your Switch 1. Oh, nice. I got the Play Vital Beyond, which has, like, a very spacey kind of theme to it, that adds, like, a frosted texture to the back of the system, which is really cool. I like the look of it, and I like how it feels. It's just that even though it's a lightweight case, or a lightweight, like, protective case, it adds slightly too much weight to the Switch 2. The Switch 2 itself is just slightly too heavy to be comfortable with it on, and that's unfortunate. Anyway, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm not gonna return it or anything. I'll keep it in case I really need it, but I don't know. It was just kind of pointless. It was a waste of money, honestly. Everyone's waiting for, like, that one brand that's, like, taking pre-orders on their case, and I'm just like, once the case is super lightweight, it's gonna be, like, too heavy. I did keep the, it came with, like, control stick caps, which I kept on mine, because it does add a nice texture to it, but I think that I'm gonna have to remove them, because if I try putting that in my, Tom Talk case, it's not gonna fit. The sticks are gonna be too big. So, kinda, you know, don't want to do that. Because that case is very slim, and it's designed for the shape of the Switch 2. Just like the Switch 1 case. Considering getting a new shell for your Switch 1, because I kind of made the mistake of only replacing the rear plate when the folding kind of needs a reshell. Yeah, mine is, I have a launch day Switch 1, which is, noticeably broken. Not broken, but there's a lot of plastic, like, chipped off of the sides and cracks in it. The cartridge slot cover in particular is, like, completely, like, shattered on mine. And I don't even drop, like, I never dropped it. It's just wear and tear from having it since March 3rd, 2017. Vent grill on the top of yours just doesn't exist anymore. Oh, yeah. Those breaking is very common. And the OLED's even worse, apparently. I think on the OLED, isn't it, like, a very thin vent on the top? The Switch Lite has a really good vent on it. It's very thick plastic between the grill holes on it. Honestly, the Switch Lite, I feel, is, like, the best model of the Switch 1. Just for the form factor. It's just a shame you can't dock it. I would have honestly considered switching to a switching to the Lite if it had dockability. But speaking of Nintendo, tomorrow, or I guess technically today, July 22nd, I think it's probably at 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. There is going to be a Pokémon Presents today / tomorrow. I will not be waking up to react to it. If I've learned anything from the Pokémon Presents in the last, like, 2 or 3 years, it's not worth waking up early for. I will just catch the replay of it as soon as I wake up. I don't know what to expect, because Pokemon companies kind of stopped doing Presents more than once a year. They just do it on Pokemon Day now, but now we're getting one in the middle of the summer, so I'm assuming, it's going to be more details about Legend Z to A, probably more details about Pokemon Champions, updates for the mobile phone games and updates to the card game, because we have to have those at every Pokemon Presents. It's probably gonna make up like half the time too. Maybe we'll get a release date for Pokemon Concierge Season 2, which I would love. If you haven't seen Pokemon Concierge and you have access to Netflix, definitely recommend it. It is an hour of your time well spent to watch through Season 1. And I mean like an hour. It's like literally like an hour long for the whole season. And it's really lovely. It's just such a lovely, little show. As for predictions, like new stuff getting announced, I don't know. I have none. No expectations whatsoever. I think everyone's like, oh, they're gonna put the games on NSO. I could see maybe the GameCube games coming to NSO, but like I don't think they want to bring over the mainline games for some reason. They don't want to slap those on Switch Online because I think they realized they could still make money trying to resell them on new platforms. So watch them get like a Switch like definitive edition or something, like the Pokemon Early Days collection, like Yu-Gi-Oh, for like $60, and it comes with red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, all the Gen 1 through 3 games essentially. Mystery Dungeon, yeah, more like Mystery D's Nuts. That's never happening. I say, knowing wholeheartedly, it could easily happen. I'm not a Mystery Dungeon denier. I will say though, you know, that Explorers of Sky was a year one stream for me, and I would love to revisit the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series at some point. I have Gates and Super like queued up at some point, but just not now. Want something like the Mario Zelda game and Watch to release, except it's a Pokemon Mini that runs the Game Boy games. Oh, that would be really cool, actually. It's got the Guildmaster rank in Sky, actually. Nice. Now you could stand alongside your favorite Pokemon, Wigglytuff. Yo, that guild cooked. There's a reason Explorers is so good, and it's because the guild is run by two of the best Pokemon there are, Chatot and Wigglytuff. And also you get to stare at Pokemon feet all day. Hey, Y Progress, thank you for the raid. Hey, Skylar Winddragon, how you doing? Bird. Herb. Hey, welcome in. What game? For like no reason in particular. Wait, what game? Pretty well. Did some look outside. Oh, look outside. You love this model? Thank you. This has all been Phantasy Star Zero music, by the way. Since we were talking about Phantasy Star earlier. Just adding songs as we go along now, because this Ramble's gone on way longer than I thought. Hell yeah. Alright, let me give you a shout out properly. Proper. Anyway, yeah, I was just streaming, I was streaming an indie game on Steam that I had been gifted from the dev called Super Quest. It's a fun little RPG maker RPG that came out a month or so, about 2 months ago. Propeller. I don't know what Look Outside is. Said something about Pokemon Pause. Oh, yeah, no, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky. Any Explorers game, Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky, has a mini-game where you act as a sentry, and the whole point is that you see a Pokemon's footprint, like, on the grate above you, and you have to report on which Pokemon it is. It's pretty hot. I mean, it's pretty fun. You know, you get very intimate with the Pokemon feet. It's an indie horror RPG. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're talking about Pokemon because of the Presents coming up tomorrow. Or today. Look, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series in general is already geared towards Therians and TF Kinksters. So, don't worry. Staring at Pokemon feet is probably the least kinky thing in that game. I'm a fucking freak. We all are. It's like, does it show them or just the prints? I can't remember. Let me pull up a video of it. I am wasting precious Donkey Kong time on this now, but you know what? It's for the Pokemon feet. We gotta see it. Pokemon Footprint Explorers. Surprised you didn't know about this. Whose footprint? Is this... It's gonna be someone's Let's Play. No, it isn't. Where is the minigame? There it is. It's an older video, so the quality's not going to be the highest. So this is a minigame in the Explorers games for the DS. Essentially, whenever a visitor comes to the guild, they step on this grate in front of the building. The Diglett underneath looks at the footprint, and then identifies them to see if it's a visitor. Yow. Is it capturing? It is. Damn it, now I gotta put this in the thing. Okay. So yeah, there's the top screen, I think. Or the bottom. It's the top screen, because you touch the bottom screen. So this is a mini game you could play for a little money, like every day, and you get timed, and you only get to make 2 mistakes. So okay, so you only see the footprint, and then you have to pick which Pokemon's it is. The longer you take, the more hints you get, but the less points you get as well. And yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it's, you know... We don't get to see the feet, but ourselves as a Pokemon certainly does. And, you know, that's worth something. Strictly speaking, from a Therian point of view, I guess. I'm not a Therian. Sometimes I wish I was, but I'm not. I didn't know it was Ladybug. You could see the hand. The foot right there. Results were perfect. No, they fucked up that last one. Reward your effort generously. You may stick your face in the Pokemon's feet. Oh, that's the wrong capture. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna need that later. Show me Incineroar feet. Wow, I missed a lot. You guys were going wild in chat, huh? Need to play the remake soon. Download on your Switch recently. Oh, damn, this is BS. Small Pokemon surely fall to that grate. Yeah. How does Diglett get on there? Show me Incineroar feet. I mean, what? Who said that? Been fucking heavy with its pronouns. I don't know if I'm Therian, but my they itself is turning more into it they. Ah, interesting. I don't know if I could ever do that. I don't know if I could ever, even if... Oh man, my music player's like glitching out. I don't know if I could ever bring myself to go by a pronoun like that. I don't know. I think my goal is to turn getting fetishes into a game and 100% it. Joking. Ah, Donkey Kong Babana. Hey, Karma. Wait. Off topic. Unfortunately, my Instafeed is slowly turning furry, and the other day I opened it public to fat-ass furry art. Awesome. Meowdy, by the way, your stomach is in hell? Well, pull it out of there. Show me Skuntank's feed. Okay. It's turning into your Twitter feed. Stop. Get off Twitter. Go on Blue Sky. It's way better. I know. Don't. Yeah. Casually observes. Don't worry. We're derailing hard here. This turned into a 20-minute rant. Alright. This song's done in, like, a minute, so... Any last thoughts about feet or anything else before we move on to Donkey Kong? We're not going to be seeing feet, but we're going to be seeing Big Bear Kong chest. We got in Switch Online. They added 27 new games to the music service tonight. Or 26. They added, like, every black box Nintendo game soundtrack, which admittedly is only, like, 6 songs per game. But it's still really funny. Did these cycle out? No. In fact, they're gonna end in another day. I think that was just highlighted to tell me that my missions were here. Okay. Yeah, as I'm, like, the only one else that isn't quite like everyone else here. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. No, trust me. We'll get things back on track here in a second.